toy fans. Today I'm here with a collection of slime, and I thought that we could open some of these packages and check out the slime together. So the options we have today, or the selections we have, is slimy goop mixes, and we have some glitter here and some foam and little candy and sprinkles. And this one looks very interesting. It's the biggest package that I have here. Then we have this tiny little package called Sugar Rush Neapolitan, and you see it's got pink and brown. It looks like it should be interesting. Oops. Then there is this selection of slime. This is Nickelodeon slime, gooey fun, and it is fuchsia color. And then we have this slime from Alexa Molnar. I hope I'm saying that right. And also pink. This is a fluffy cloud, and apparently it smells like berry cake. So that sounds very interesting. And then there's this one, and this is so beautiful. Look at this, slimy extreme, and it's glittery slime, and it's this beautiful pink color. So a lot of pink slime for some reason. That's a big theme here. So let me just go ahead. I'll set the camera down, and we'll start to open some of these slimes. So let me put the smaller ones aside. Let's start with the big package. So I'll take this aside, and I have my trusty scissors here, and I'm going to open this now. So this one comes with a little bag of foam, rainbow foam. It comes with these really cute little lollipop and ice cream plastic, I guess you just call them figurines. Just gonna set them down. And then it comes with little sprinkles. They're not real sprinkles, they're just little pieces of plastic that resemble sprinkles. And that's pretty much it. Then it comes with this gorgeous slime. So let's open this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, look at this one. So this is really nice stretchy slime. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the slime is a pink color, and it's got these iridescent glitters in it. So the colors of the glitters are primarily purple and dark blue, but when they hit the light, they have this greenish yellowish effect. Do you see that? And look, they leave glitter on your hands. So let me take a little bit of the slime. I'm gonna put it back in the case, and let's mix some of the slime with these little balls. Let me open this package here. And we'll take a couple little balls out. And this is not actually foam slime. These are just loose little foam balls. They're not connected in any way. And we'll mix them in. And that's how they mix with the slime. So the slime does not really absorb them. I'm kind of disappointed by that. It's not really absorbing them as well as I thought it would. But that's how you mix these things. You can also mix these into the slime, although I'm not going to do that because I actually think these are better. Just use just like desk ornaments or something because they're so cute. And so this one, even though it comes with these things to mix into the slime, I have to say I'm kind of disappointed with that. I don't think they mix as well as they should. So anyway, so this slime is from the Horizon Group USA, and this is the one that came in the box. But I have to say, see Horizon Group USA, I have to say this one is kind of disappointing. It definitely does not mix as well as I thought it would. So let me clear my space here. And now all these glitters are stuck in my hands, but that's kind of fun. So let's try the next one, the Sugar Rush slime, the Sugar Rush Neapolitan slime. And this one is from the brand Weevil. Okay, let's open this up. And it comes with these little bits, almost look like chocolate. And then it comes with this, and this is not actually slime, it's more of like a powder. See this? Oh wow, it's got, you know what it feels like? It feels like kinetic sand. So it's pink and brown and white. Oh, do you see the way that actually feels lovely? It's so relaxing to hold. And you know what, let me take this. This does absorb glitters. Look at how well that actually picks up and absorbs the glitters better than the slime that came with the kit that was supposed to absorb the glitters. But oh wow, like, I don't know if this is showing up on camera, but look at the way that separates. And I love the way the colors mold in together. Oh, that is just beautiful. And it's really easy to clean up. It's not messy. Oh, I really like this. Sorry, let me just readjust the camera a little bit. And let's see what happens. Let's try to open these little bits and pieces and see what we can find. So these are kind of buoyant and bouncy. Let's take a little tiny bit of the slime and see how well it absorbs these little plastic pieces. So they look like little pieces of chocolate. Well, they kind of fall out, so it does absorb them, but it doesn't absorb them really as you would imagine, as advertised. So you're actually much better off just playing with this right out of the jar, just as advertised. And this has such a lovely, relaxing feel to it. You could even give this to like a business executive or somebody who's kind of stressed out to relax. Oh wow, it's almost hypnotic actually. And when you mix all the colors together, it makes like this really beautiful tan color with a pink tinge. I really like that. Okay, so far I was disappointed in the first one, but I am not disappointed in this one. This is very nice, and it does smell good. See the way this smells so good? This one has almost like a cotton candy type of smell to it, which I love. So these are good. This brand I like. I'd like to see some more from them. Okay, so next let's try this one. This is from Alexa Molnar, and this one is Fluffy Clouds, and this is super stretchy and it is scented. This is the one that smells like the berry cake. So let's open this and see what this one will be like. And of course it's taking me longer to open, so I'm just gonna take my scissors, open it like this. Oh wow, and this one feels really sticky. This is like a proper slime. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, so this one is, oh wow, this one's like a real classic slime in the sense that it feels really wet and goopy when you touch it. Whereas the other, the Sugar Rush one, felt very dry, like kinetic sand. This one feels really goopy. It feels like slime. It feels soaking wet, and it leaves a little bit of a film on your hands, but nothing too bad. However, when you stretch it out, I'm gonna see if the camera picked this up. See the way it stretches out? It almost has the same stretchy properties as the kinetic sand feeling Sugar Rush one. It's just damper somehow, whatever the ingredient mix is here. But it smells absolutely wonderful. It smells like a mix of berry with, like literally berry with cake. So if you can imagine the way like a cake smells, and then the way that berries smell, that is exactly the mix. So it smells exactly as advertised, and it is really wonderful. It smells like sugar, essentially. Like, if I know that sugar technically doesn't really have a smell to it, but if you've ever been into a candy store, that's what it smells like. It smells like a candy store. Let me take a little bit of this, and let's start to pick up some of the sequins that are on the ground from the first one. Okay, see? And let's just see how well it absorbs the sequins. And the answer is really well. So far, this one is actually the most absorbent. This one is by far the most absorbent so far. See? You put the sequins right in there and they'll stay. So if you have like a pot of glitter at home and you wanted to mix this with glitter, you can do that really easily. But I like this one. It smells great. It works exactly as advertised. So I would recommend this one too. Alexa Molnar Compound Kings. Okay, so this one's good. Now let's do the Nickelodeon one. So we have to open this up. And Nickelodeon is famous for slimes. They've had slimes dating back to the 90s. And their most classic slime is green. But this is the fuchsia version. Oh my goodness, look at how sticky this is. I would say this is like stereotypical, oh yes, stereotypical traditional slime. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is almost like glue. I should have probably done this one last. Look at the way that sticks on your hands. Now this one, I have to say, this is traditional slime, but this is so gooey and so extremely gooey and so sticky that this is hard to even take off your hands. The other slimes you can take off your hands pretty easily, put them back in the jar. This one you really can't even put it back in the jar. Like, you see the way I'm struggling right now with this? Yeah, so this is the sort of slime that you buy it, you play with it once, and then you're pretty much forced to throw it out because you can't really put it back in the jar, which is really a waste. So yeah, so this is just really too sticky. And you see the way it gets on the ground? Yeah, this one is way too messy, way too sticky, and I absolutely cannot recommend this one because that is just really, that's really disgusting, and not really a good disgusting, because with slime, you know, you kind of expect a certain level of disgusting, but look at that, like, it's even, you know, this is way too slimy. So yeah, so I'm not recommending this one at all to anybody. So 1 second, let me get, yeah, so this one, no way. Of any of the ones I've tried so far, this is the one I like the absolute least, and this is the one I will not recommend. After this video, I'm actually going to throw this one out because I cannot imagine even giving that to anybody. It's just so sticky and just, that's ridiculous. So let me move this messy one out of the way. Look, it's even hard to clean up, my goodness. Okay, so now we'll do extreme slime, extreme glittery. This is the last one I'm going to be reviewing today. And let's see, so this one you actually open it from the bottom. And let's see what this one is like. I have the tab for this one cut already before I started the video. Open this up. And this is another one that's really beautiful. They have a lot of sequins. I'm really curious to see what this one's like. So you look into the bag, it's all sparkly sequins. Yeah. So this is another one that's very sticky. It makes this great cracking sound. See the glitters? Wow. It's hypnotic to look at. It is very sticky. It's not quite as horribly sticky as a Nickelodeon one, but it's still sticky to the point that it is kind of unmanageable. So even though I think it's very pretty, I'm not really sure if I would recommend this one. Just because, again, it is so extremely sticky, and if you can't really work with it, if it's so sticky it's unmanageable, then it's really, you know, hard to recommend them to anybody. But this one is by Orb, the company Orb. So I'm going to stick that back in there, although I really don't know. You can't even put it back in the package, and when it's that level of stickiness, it's not recommended. But yeah, so of all of these slimes that I tried out today, by far the ones that I think are the best are Sugar Rush and the Alexa Molnar one. Those are the ones I would most highly recommend. The Extreme Glittery, maybe, but I definitely would not recommend the Nickelodeon at all. And then this one, maybe, like if you like a lot of glitters, but again, it really would be the sort of thing you play with it once and then you have to throw it out because it's just too sticky. So thank you for watching, and please check back to my channel soon for more reviews. Bye!